Hi guys. So I guess we're going for a pregnancy update. Want to let you guys know what's going on in my world. It's not going as smoothly as I thought it was going to go. In fact, kind of got some frustrating news recently to add to my anxiety during this pregnancy, which is like what everybody wants: more anxiety, more issues, more things not going according to plan. So my midwife is off in Turkey helping other midwives deliver babies right now, so I've been seeing a backup midwife. And as I mentioned before, she was concerned about my blood platelets being low. So I stopped doing the serapeptides and did increase my protein with nuts. Have been slowly weaning the house back of animal protein. Not that there's anything wrong with it. We just don't eat it. We've never really been big meat eaters. Except maybe during the summer. I do love my steak. I'm not giving up my meat. I'm just not investing any more money in the meat that we already have, because we already have half a freezer full of meat. And to be honest, we just don't eat it. We just don't eat it with every dinner. It's not what everyone wants. So anyways, she asked me, a backup midwife asked me to, increase my protein and do more iron pills to increase the blood platelets, which I've been doing. No problem. That's easy. I can do that. The next visit, she wanted to do another screening because she was worried about my glucose. My glucose test was a little high the first time. So I said, okay, well, I'll do it again. Not a problem. So I did do the test again, and it came back at about 152. Ideally, they want your sugar count 130 or under. Mine was a little bit elevated. Now, she gave me this other diet because of the first test that I did that was elevated to do, which is fine. I switched to whole wheat bread, not a big deal. Kind of backed off of my fruits, which was a weakness for me, is a weakness recently. I've been wanting a lot of strawberries and raspberries and pineapples and kiwis and starfruit and mangoes and all those lovely fruits that I just, I've been wanting lately. So I have weaned those back because natural sugars are still sugars. Stupid, isn't it? Isn't it stupid? It's stupid. Like, it's just stupid. It really is. But anyways, I guess when you have high sugar or pre-diabetes or gestational diabetes, your body still processes natural sugars the way it would artificial sugars, and your sugar still goes up. So okay, so I backed off of those. Doing more yogurt, Greek yogurt. Don't like Greek yogurt. Been doing plain Greek yogurt because now I'm kind of scared to put any sugars, even natural sugars, really in my body because I want my sugar count to stay low. So after I did the test, this test, it to me seems so biased and so unrealistic. Okay, my problem with the test is two things. One, if I already said that I am eliminating not only refined sugars, which is hard because I love my white bread and my white pasta, and have eliminated that and started doing whole wheat, whole milk without any chocolate syrup or strawberry syrup or anything like that. I gave up my Kool-Aid. I'm a Kool-Aid girl, gave up my Kool-Aid. I gave up all the good stuff for this pregnancy with only 4 weeks. 4 weeks left. Can you believe that? 4 weeks left, and I'm readjusting my whole diet again like I was trying to conceive. It's not a huge deal because when I was trying to conceive, I kind of, eliminated the caffeine and all that great stuff. So it's not a huge deal, but I'm doing it again. And it's frustrating because she's not happy with the progress that I've been doing. And she came across as kind of haughty type of, well, your sugar is still high, so you have to do the prick your finger 3 times a day, and then we'll see what's causing your sugar to spike. Well, listen here, woman. If I'm not having any sugar, then how is my sugar going to spike? The only reason why my sugar spiked was because I had that little sugary test. I don't drink sugar. I'm not having any Kool-Aid. I don't have any soda. So on a regular day, my sugar is going to be normal unless I decide to indulge. So I guess, and I'm not going on insulin. I mean, that's just a whole nother ball of wax. We're not even going to talk about that because she can't even confirm that. She's just saying that it's only slightly elevated. It can range from 130 to 250, which is extremely high. And some doctors don't even recognize your blood sugar being high unless it's over 160. But this woman here, she is a see you next Tuesday, okay? See you next Tuesday. You look that up, you figure out what I mean. But that's what she is. I don't care. She really, really pissed me off. I'm like, listen, I do a lot of typing, a lot of bookkeeping, 3 times a day. How many fingers do I have? You know what I'm saying? Come on, 4 weeks left, and it's so unrealistic, like I said, because I don't even have sugar on a regular basis. And she's not even saying like, hey Tasha, just do this for a week and then we'll randomly see how your levels are for the week and then we'll do it. No, she's saying that if I don't do it for the whole pregnancy, it disqualifies me from having a home birth. So when you put someone like me who's a F you, I don't care, I'll do it my way and whatever, and you back me in the corner and kind of tell me this is your only option, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, that's what you think my only option is. I have other options. And like I told her, you're making me feel like I was in the hospital. That's the exact reason why I stopped seeing these doctors, is because they don't give you options. They tell you my way or the highway. And for me, hey, I put my finger out there. I'll get on the highway, baby, because there's other places for me to go and other options that I have. Like, I'm not going to just do it your way. Like, we can compromise. I'm all for compromising. I love compromising. I compromise with my kids every single day. I compromise with life and people around me every single day. But as far as being bullied or pressured into doing something that I feel is unnecessary is ridiculous. And the funny thing about it is, you have a choice to deny this sugar test, ladies. I'm not saying you want to, because obviously it's good to know, knowing knowledge is power. But if I would have done what I was originally going to do, had I gone to a doctor, which was just deny the test, it would have been fine. Because the test, listen, I'm not going to get on insulin. So the test is just going to tell you, okay, well, your sugar was slightly elevated here. It was because you had an apple. Next time, don't have an apple before the test. It's not definitive. It's just information, and information is great if it doesn't involve me pricking my damn finger. That's exactly why I switched my degree from nursing to accounting, was because I was fainting with the needles in my patients. I mean, literally, I was like passing out. They're like, what happened to her? She has a phobia of needles. Well, then what the heck is she doing in this nursing class? That's why I switched to accounting. That's exactly why I work with books now instead of patients and needles. So, come on. It's so frustrating. And the fact that she does not come, she's not bedside manner friendly, does not help the situation, and kind of left me with a very sour taste in my mouth. And with only 4 weeks left, it's kind of like I'm coming down to the wire. Now, I'm not saying I don't have options, because your girl does, but I like having everything planned, and I thought I had everything planned. Now she just threw a complete monkey wrench into everything, and now I'm like, okay, so what can I do? What are my options? I got to come home, I got to think about it after I cried and had my little tantrum, because I did have a tantrum, and and everything. So my options are this: I can continue with seeing them for my prenatal care and then just wing it at the hospital. Water breaks, labor at home, last minute go to the hospital, have my baby at the hospital. Ideally, that's what a normal person would do. That's probably the best option. I'm going to say that. Probably the smartest thing to do. If there are any complications, I'll be in the hospital. Yeah, okay. That's not the way I want to do things. I want my home birth. And I don't want to endanger, I'm not saying that I want to endanger my child. Don't, start leaving me messages or anything like that. Like, oh, you're being selfish or whatever the case is. No, I'm not being selfish. It's taking me 4 years to get this kid. 2 years of planning and 2 years of trying to get my son here. I kind of want him to enter this world the way I want him to enter this world. My other option is to have an oops birth or outlaw birth or unassisted birth, which is basically I come home and I do it myself with the support of my family, not necessarily my mom, because when I brought it up to her before, even before my midwife was talking about it, before I even thought about going into the midwifery, I thought about just, hey, doing it at home. And she was not really positive about it. Obviously, that's probably the unsafest place to do it by yourself. It's called an accidental home birth for a reason, or oops birth for a reason, because it does carry more risk, but it's still an option. The third and final option is to say, Tasha, woman up, okay? Woman up, prick your finger the 3 times a day, and just continue with the home birth. Honestly, I don't like any of those except for the oops birth. And I'm even kind of leery about that because it would require, I'm not going to be able to put a mirror down there and see how far I've dilated to even attempt to push my son out. My kids are going to be squeamish. My mom is going to be frantic. My FOB is, I think he's still in New York working, trying to, do his, what are these little messages coming up on my phone? He's still down in New York working to provide for his families, because he does have two families now, to provide for his families. So now I'm just like, and I don't know, I feel, and I'm also frustrated with myself to where I'm allowing this to take so much energy out of me, and to where it's putting me in an uncomfortable and a restless state, because it shouldn't be that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, this decision should not be that hard. It should be like, Tasha, listen, just go to the hospital, get your epidural like everyone else. 98% of women have their babies in the hospital now. So, 98% of Americans, okay, we're not going third countries or, any other countries. I don't know what their statistics are, but I know 98% of American women still have their babies in the hospital. About 2% have their babies at home. Something like that, and less than 1% have unassisted births. They're normally kind of, hey, my water broke, baby came in like 20 minutes type thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about it. I had an appointment with her Wednesday. Because I was hasty, I canceled the appointment on Wednesday with my original midwife. I'm not seeing that see you next Tuesday broad again, because I was not, and it's not that I wasn't happy with her belief or whatever she's doing. What I wasn't happy with was how I felt like I was being backed into a wall, and how she wasn't even willing to compromise with me on that. And then she's like, well, I can cut you a check right now. I'm like, yeah, bitch, give me back my $800 that I gave you so I could stay home extra 2 weeks with my son. Like, don't threaten me. Like, please don't. Don't threaten me with, I'll give you your records right now, you can go somewhere else type thing. Don't put me in that situation, because then you're going to see that real inner city hood rat that everybody has. Everybody has that inner city hood rat. I don't care if you're conservative or if you're a Republican from the most prestigious college in the world. Everyone's got that inner hood rat, okay? And it comes out and it's just like, what? Who's she talking to? Nuh-uh. So, yeah. I don't want to go there. So I think I don't know. I talked to my mom about it, and she, you know, I'm going to see my girl Wednesday, and then I'm going to talk to her and see what she says. And if she says the same thing as the other woman said, that, you know, she's not going to compromise with me and let me prick my finger once a day, or even prick my finger 3 times a day for a week and then reevaluate it, then I can officially take that agency off of my could be list. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll have them do it at home. It'll be one less option that I have. I haven't even really thought about even looking into another midwifery that would accept someone that's got, actually I think I'm going to do that now. I'm going to see if I can find, because there's another midwifery here in Rochester that will perhaps deliver William with a slightly higher sugar output. So I'm going to do that right after the phone. Thanks, guys. Because I totally forgot about that option. Got another option there. Got another option. See? People try to put you up against the wall. God, women, we got to stay strong. And I thought I had this stuff beat. I swear. I'm thinking after I leave the doctors, this will be an easy cakewalk. The midwives are on my side and yada, 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 yada. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. This woman's like, well, why don't you talk to your mom about it? I was like, my mom can't make me prick my finger 3 times a day. She's my mama and I love her, but she can't make me do this. You can't make me do this. I mean, no offense, but on Sunday, my butt is watching football, and I apologize to my creator for not going to his house on Sunday. So, I mean, come on now. Where do you think you rank in that spectrum right there? You don't have any clout. It's so cute though. No, but I'm laughing now, guys. That's because I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, I was home. I was in tears. I was frustrated. I've been losing sleep. And I pigged out, girls. I pigged out because I haven't had any sugar and been doing this whole diet adjusting thing to appease my midwife, which isn't even what my midwife asked. It was what my backup midwife asked. That's why I'm wondering, like, before you officially cross them out, talk to your midwife, because your midwife might have something totally different to say. But yeah, I bought some Oreos. If you girls don't know, let me show you real quick. Okay, if you girls don't know, there is a new Oreo out. It is called Strawberry Shortcake, okay? These little suckers here are little slices of heaven, okay? Little slices of pink heaven. And there's not too many Oreos that I like. I like this one and I like the lemon one, but these are really good. So yeah, I've been indulging in that because I haven't had any in a while, and some popsicles, but it's probably not the smartest thing to do, obviously, with someone that has elevated sugar. So that is my update, and where I'm at right now with these people. I will give another update Wednesday. Hopefully it goes in my favor. I don't know. I'm tired of getting disappointed. It's like one disappointment after another, one hurdle after another. It always feels like I'm trying to go uphill with this trying to get pregnant and then trying to stay pregnant and then trying to have the baby my way. It's like it's not just even. It's not like smooth sailing. As soon as I think I got something together, I don't. So that's where I'm at. I'm not going to keep on talking. I'm coming up on 20 minutes. I still have to upload. Haven't forgotten about the nursery tour, guys. You know, bear with me. I know you guys have been very supportive. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I'm trying to stay strong. I really am. But, you know, everyone's got their breaking point. I don't think I've reached it yet. I've hit my boiling point, not my breaking point. Boiling, but not breaking. I'm boiling over right now. This is a picture of my son right now. Oh. You guys see that? That's all belly. I'm at 169 now. So far I've gained this pregnancy 100. I've gained 37 pounds so far. This pregnancy, and he is low. So I might even have to, because I'm only 35 weeks, I still might have to go to the hospital early anyways if he comes before 37 weeks. I don't want him to come early, obviously. I want him to keep on baking, but that might obviously be an option anyways. If he comes early, obviously I have to go to the hospital. I wouldn't attempt an oops birth until he's full term. So we'll see. Yeah, so those are my options. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. This is a judge-free zone here. So if you feel like you got something negative to say, keep it to yourself, because I ain't going to want to hear it. Now, helpful criticism, I don't mind, but negativity will get deleted and will get you blocked from my channel, and you don't want that. All right, ladies, stay lovely, stay empowered, stay beautiful. Bye-bye.